So a legendary rock musician is mad at Drake and The Weeknd right now, and it's all cause of the fact that a newspaper didn't send a credit to go to his show, but instead went to The Weeknd show the same night. Now I'm talking about a guy that go by the name of Roger Waters, who was in an iconic group, Pink Floyd, that dominated the 70s and 80s with their legendary music, and even to this day they're still touring off the music that they made that long ago. And like I just said earlier, Roger, he's on his own tour right now. Now keep in mind that this guy, he's in his 80s right now, and there's a strong chance that he probably don't keep up with music today. And I'm just saying all that to say that it gives you insight to what he thinks about these newer artists, such as The Weeknd and Drake. Roger Waters is upset that the news outlets didn't come review his show. Waters, co-founder and former frontman of Pink Floyd, is currently traveling to North America on his This Is Not a Drill tour, a politically charged show modeled by his artist's progressive views. While stopping in Toronto, though he was dismayed to learn that not a single local newspaper had sent out a critic to review his show, Waters pressed the question to journalist Brad Willard, craving an explanation. What's interesting about you being here with me now is that none of the newspapers in Toronto sent anybody to review my shows. What I'd like to know, what I'd like you to ponder on and maybe ask your readers, is if they have any theories as to why may that be. Willard then informed him that he had been assigned to cover The Weeknd show that same night in Toronto, though that answer wasn't good enough for Waters. But The Weeknd canceled, Waters replied, and my show was for 2 nights. I have no idea what or who The Weeknd is because I don't listen to much music. People have told me he's a big act. Well, good luck to him. I've got nothing against him. Would it not have been possible to review his show one night and then my show another night? Willard told him the paper didn't cover as many artists as it used to, but Waters pressed on, and somehow the Toronto superstar Drake got drawn into it. I'm not trying to make a personal attack, I'm just saying it seemed odd. And by the way, with all due respect to The Weeknd and Drake or any of them, I'm far more important than any of them will ever be, however many billions of streams they got. There is stuff going on here that's fundamentally important to all of our lives. So Roger Waters was very vocal about his opinions on The Weeknd and Drake, and it seemed like to me he was more salty than anything, so that's why he gave that response. And to many people out in the music world, they may agree with this, cause I do know that his songs have a lot of subject matter in it that's still relevant to this day. Not only that, but Pink Floyd's one of the most iconic rock groups of all time. But to me, in my opinion, this all comes down to demographics, cause while that may be true for a lot of Pink Floyd fans, there's also a whole different generation that love Drake and The Weeknd's music, and they feel like those artists are just as legendary as Pink Floyd, if not more. And personally, I would have respected his statement more if he didn't say it out of pure anger, but I feel like this whole thing stems down to saltiness, just cause a reviewer got sent to The Weeknd show instead of his. Now, do I think he really believes what he say? He probably do, I'm not gonna lie, cause he just said he doesn't listen to new music, so it wouldn't be a stretch if he really thought this. But of course you gonna have people who's not really familiar with Pink Floyd thinking that he's crazy, and then you gonna have some other fans who only listen to that type of music think that Roger Waters was 100% right about this. And then you gonna have the fans in the middle whose opinions I care about the most, cause they're more open-minded to the music and different sounds. And I'm curious to see how they feel about this, so please comment your opinions in the comment section, cause I'm not gonna sit up here and lie and act like I listen to Pink Floyd, which I don't, so it would be disingenuous for me to say that he's right or wrong about this. But based on the events that happened that led up to this comment, I can't tell if he said those comments cause he was mad at the moment or he firmly believed this. But y'all let me know down in the comment section down below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe. Have a nice day.